is a mazurka? I answer this question all the time. It's a dance in 3/4, but the accented beat is beat 2. This is different from a waltz or a minuet where the accent happens on beat 1. And we have a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A mazurka feels a little different. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I think for that reason, mazurkas have a little more of a fun sound or carefree or even a little rough around the edges sometimes. Think of a peasant dance, country dance, that type of thing. Not as formal as you might think for a waltz. In this mazurka, the left hand starts with an open fifth, and I've been working on this thumb shape and open hand shape. Perfect chance to check that my thumb is tall, round here, and not really flat. Okay, don't be lazy about that. The left hand starts with a loud, bouncy sound, and the right hand joins in on measure 3. The melody here is in a G 5-finger scale, G major, and it begins with finger 5. This is another chance to make sure that I'm not starting with a low wrist, dead arm, flat finger. I need that fingertip to connect with the key, just like you're hitting a ball with a baseball bat or kicking a soccer ball. That impact right away happens in your fingertip with the key. So this is a very energized finger feeling. Loud is the sound we want. It's forte. It's even marked with life, with spirit. So here we go. In those first few measures, we have skips and steps. This is what I talk about a lot with beginning piano pieces. Skips, skipping over notes, and steps, next door notes. So skipping down, stepping up. Skipping down, stepping, big jump there down to D. There's an octave shape that happens. So you're extending the hand at that point. More skips and steps. As you take a look at it, put those labels in. Don't just name individual note by note, D, B, G, but name skipping down. If we can group them in that way, it's a lot more efficient. As we put together phrase by phrase, this piece uses something that I've mentioned before. It's the happy birthday phrasing, where we've got 3 statements of a similar thing and then kind of an ending statement. If you think of the song, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Amy, happy birthday to you. 4 parts kind of going to that third part as the high point. Listen to the melody and see if you can see how that applies. Here's number 1. 2, 3, 4. Now it's not so obvious here because the melody is repetitive. We have the same thing. It's not giving us a big range or a big crescendo. It has the same thing 3 times. All the more reason to do something interesting with it. We don't want to do that same skipping down the same each time. Let's get louder with each statement. Again, shaping the same way as the song Happy Birthday. Louder, louder, and then back off when you get to that ending. I'd like to mention coordination. Both hands together doing different things. This piece is not very picky about polish or balance. It can be, go for it, have fun. But the challenge here is that my left hand is sometimes holding a half note while my right hand has moving notes. Or maybe my left hand has a rest while my right hand is playing. It's patting your head and rubbing your belly at the same time. Slow it down. Give yourself time to figure that out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hold the left while I play the right. Sometimes that's hard. Same thing. I'm in measure 4. My right hand just had staccato notes, but my left hand has to keep holding. Beginners sometimes have the problem of one hand lifts, the other hand also wants to lift. So we have to work out both. Here's a great way to start with that. Put the fall board down carefully and drum. Okay, so I'm going to count and drum. And I want you to try this before going to the actual notes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1 and 2, 3. I'm drumming the right hand notes with my right, the left hand with my left. I'm being sure to lift and hold as needed. Slower, just those first few measures. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, both hands, 1, 2, and 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and so forth. You can use this time to add the accent on beat 2, make that drumming a little heavier. 1, 2, 3. This will help you when you go to the real notes. Next step after drumming, I like to go to the piano. I'm in the key of G. Maybe I'll just play a G in my left hand. Maybe I'll play a D in my right hand. I'm going to play on just a single note, the rhythm that's happening in this piece. So in my left hand, on one note, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. In my right hand, I'm not changing notes. I'm not really even worried about what the notes are doing. I'm just playing something following the rhythm of the piece. Again, it's great to count out loud. 3 beats per measure. If you can say 1, 2, 3 out loud, it will help. It's harder, but it helps. Jumping to measure 11. Same idea here. If I stay on a single note, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. That stepping stone will get you closer to actually playing the piece, especially if you're working on the coordination. The real notes sounding like this, following exactly the same rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you want to work on that more, you can even drum one hand, play the other. Switch. Play one hand on a single note, drum the other. You can combine these steps any way that works for you. The goal of this piece is happy, bright, loud, with spirit. Here we go. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Amy. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the notification bell. And be sure to check out the Playground Sessions interactive app. I'll see you soon for the next lesson video.